The town was small. It was nestled between green hills. Emily lived there. She had a dream. She wanted to be an artist. The town was quiet. Life was simple. People knew each other. Emily's dream felt big. It felt bold. Emily had a fire in her heart. A passion for art burned inside her. She saw the world differently. She saw beauty everywhere. Emily's dream seemed distant. The town offered little opportunity, but Emily held on to hope. She knew she had to try. Emily was young. She loved to draw. She would sit by her window, her pencil would dance across the page. The old oak tree stood outside. It was her favorite subject. She would sketch its branches, she would shade its leaves. Emily's parents were simple people. They didn't have much, but they saw her gift. They encouraged her passion. Her father would bring home scraps of wood. Her mother would save bits of fabric. These became Emily's canvases. Her dream was taking shape. Emily's world was filled with color. Even in the ordinary, she saw the extraordinary. A blade of grass, a drop of dew, each held a universe of beauty. She saw the world as an artist's palette, vibrant greens of the hills, deep blues of the summer sky. She yearned to capture it all. Emily's fingers itched to paint. She dreamed of brushes, of oils and watercolors. But art supplies were a luxury. Her family had little to spare. Yet Emily never complained. She understood. She would use whatever she could find. Charcoal from the fireplace, berries crushed for juice. Her spirit knew no bounds. The meadow became Emily's studio, the trees her easel. She would gather wildflowers, arranging them in patterns. Nature was her teacher. Smooth stones became her paperweights. She would sketch on scraps of paper, found objects, each creation a testament to her unwavering passion. The riverbank became her gallery. She would lay out her works, her heart brimming with hope. Passers-by would pause, admiring her talent. Their smiles, their kind words fueled Emily's spirit. It was a validation, a confirmation that her art held beauty, even in its simplest form. Section 3. The gift of support. Emily's parents, though weary from work, saw the joy in her eyes. They knew they couldn't give her much, but they gave her something priceless, their unwavering support. Her father, a carpenter, would carve her small wooden figurines. He would tell her stories as he worked, stories of dreams and perseverance. Her mother, a seamstress, would gift her scraps of colorful fabric. She would tell her, "Let your imagination stitch together your dreams, my love." In their love, Emily found strength. In their sacrifices, she found inspiration. She carried their belief in her heart, a precious gift on her journey. Section 1. Whispers of Doubt. Years passed. Emily grew older. The small town felt smaller. The whispers started. Art won't put food on the table. Get a real job, they'd say. Emily would listen. Doubt crept in like a shadow. Could she really make it as an artist? The oak tree stood tall outside, a symbol of strength, but Emily felt a flicker of fear. Was her dream too big for her small town? She pushed the doubts away. She held on to her passion. She would find a way. She had to. Her heart wouldn't let her give up. Section 2. A Glimmer in the Distance. One day, news arrived. A prestigious art competition. In the city, a glimmer of hope, a chance to break free. The prize? A scholarship, a way to afford art school. Emily dared to dream again. Could this be her ticket out? But there was a catch. The entry fee, the travel expenses. It was a fortune. Her family couldn't afford it. Despair threatened to consume her. Emily's parents saw her anguish. They knew they had to do something. They wouldn't let her dream die, not while they had breath in their lungs. Section 3. The Weight of Dreams. Her father, his hands calloused but strong, took on extra work. He wouldn't let money be the barrier, not this time. Her mother, her needle flying across fabric, worked late into the night. Each stitch, a prayer for their daughter's dream. Emily found odd jobs, babysitting, running errands. Every penny earned, a step closer to the city, to her future. The weight of their sacrifice pressed down on her, but it also lifted her. She had to make them proud. She had to win. For them. Section 1. The journey begins. The day arrived. The bus rumbled to life. Emily hugged her parents goodbye. Tears welled in their eyes, but they were tears of pride. She clutched her art supplies. Her heart pounded in her chest. Each mile felt like a lifetime. The city loomed closer. The city was a whirlwind. Buildings scraped the sky. People rushed everywhere. Emily felt small, insignificant. But she held her head high. She had a purpose, a dream. The competition awaited. Emily took a deep breath. She was ready. She had come this far. Section 2. A sea of faces. The competition hall buzzed with energy. Artists from everywhere. Their work adorned the walls. Emily felt a pang of insecurity. Was she good enough? She found her designated space. She carefully unpacked her canvas. The familiar oak tree, a symbol of her journey, her strength. Hours passed. Emily lost herself in her art. Her brushstrokes flowed with confidence. She poured her heart and soul onto the canvas. She ignored the curious gazes, the whispers. She had to focus. This was her moment, her chance to show the world her talent. Time was up. Emily stepped back. She surveyed her work. The oak tree stood proud, defiant. It was her best work yet. The judges approached, their faces unreadable. Emily's heart pounded in her ears. She held her breath as they studied her painting. Minutes felt like hours. Doubt gnawed at Emily's confidence. Had she captured the essence of the tree? Had she conveyed her emotions? The judges moved on. Emily exhaled, her body trembling with anticipation. The wait for the results was agonizing. The announcement. Emily's name echoed through the hall. First place! The scholarship was hers. She had won. Tears streamed down her face, tears of joy, of relief, of gratitude. She had done it. Against all odds, she had achieved the impossible. Her parents' faces beamed from the crowd. Their sacrifices had paid off. Their daughter, the artist. Their dream realized. Emily knew this was just the beginning. A new chapter awaited. Art school, the city. She was ready. She was an artist, and nothing could hold her back. The city embraced Emily. It was a symphony of sound and chaos, so different from her quiet town. But Emily was ready. The art school stood tall, a beacon of creativity. Emily walked through its doors. A mix of fear and excitement surged within her. Faces unknown and eager surrounded her, each one a story waiting to unfold. Emily felt a connection. They were all dreamers here. The air buzzed with creative energy, the scent of paint, of clay, of possibility. Emily took a deep breath. This was her world now. Section 2. A sea of unknowns. The first days were a blur. Techniques she had never seen, materials she had only dreamed of. Emily felt a pang of self-doubt. Her classmates, confident and skilled, they moved with ease, their talent evident. Emily struggled to keep up. Her confidence wavered. The city, once a symbol of hope, now felt overwhelming. The noise, the crowds, the constant pressure to prove herself. Emily felt lost. She thought of her oak tree, its roots deep and strong, a reminder to stay grounded. She had come too far to give up. She would find her way. Section 3. The Guiding Light. Professor Clara. Her gaze sharp and discerning. Her reputation formidable. She saw something in Emily's work. A spark. You have potential, she said, her voice firm yet kind. But talent without discipline is like a seed unplanted. You must nurture it. Emily clung to her words. A lifeline. Professor Clara became her mentor, her guide through the labyrinth of art and self-discovery. She pushed Emily beyond her comfort zone, challenged her perceptions, forced her to confront her fears. Emily blossomed under her tutelage. Section 4. Blossoming talent. Long hours were spent in the studio, experimenting with colors, textures, forms. Emily's world expanded, her vision sharper. She learned to see the world through new lenses, to capture light and shadow, to evoke emotion with every stroke. Her talent, undeniable. Her work began to garner attention. Whispers of admiration in the hallways, her paintings displayed in student exhibitions, recognition at last. Emily's confidence grew. She found her voice, her own unique style, a blend of her small-town roots and her city-honed skills. She was an artist. The price of success. Recognition came. Emily's star began to rise, her work displayed in galleries, her name whispered in art circles. The city embraced her talent. Invitations arrived, exhibitions, commissions, requests for interviews. Emily navigated this new world. The demands on her time relentless. The pressure mounted, to produce, to impress, to live up to the expectations. Emily found herself working late into the night. Sleep, a luxury. The city, once a source of inspiration, now felt suffocating. The noise, the demands, the constant scrutiny. Emily yearned for a moment of peace. One day, a lucrative offer arrived. A commercial project, easy money, but it lacked soul. It went against Emily's artistic integrity. She hesitated. The money was tempting. It would solve everything. But at what cost? Would she sacrifice her vision for financial gain? Professor Clara's words echoed in her mind. "Stay true to your voice," she had said. Emily knew what she had to do. Her integrity was not for sale. She politely declined the offer. The weight lifted from her shoulders. She would rather struggle than compromise her art. Her soul, her vision were priceless. Emily returned to her canvas, her sanctuary, her safe haven. She closed her eyes. She pictured the oak tree, its strength, its resilience. A new piece began to take shape. Bold strokes, raw emotion, a reflection of her own journey, her struggle to stay true to herself. The painting, titled Eternal Roots, was a masterpiece. It spoke of perseverance, of staying grounded amidst the chaos, of finding strength within. Eternal Roots became Emily's most celebrated work. Critics raved. Collectors clamored to own it. But more importantly, it brought Emily peace. She had stayed true to herself, and that, she realized, was the greatest success of all. Success embraced Emily. Her name synonymous with art, her talent undeniable. But amidst the accolades, a new desire bloomed. She remembered her own struggles, the sacrifices, the doubts. She knew she had a responsibility to use her success to uplift others. Emily established a foundation, its mission, to support young artists, to give them the opportunities she never had, to nurture their dreams. Her hometown, once a place of limitation, became a canvas for hope. Emily built an art studio, a space for creativity to flourish, a testament to her journey. Years passed. The studio thrived. Young artists blossomed under Emily's guidance. Her legacy, not just in her art, but in the lives she touched. She would tell them her story, the small-town girl with a big dream, the struggles, the triumphs. A reminder that anything is possible with perseverance. Emily's journey, a beacon of hope, proof that talent knows no bounds, that with passion, with dedication, with unwavering belief, dreams can take flight. Her art, a testament to the human spirit, a celebration of resilience, a timeless reminder that within each of us lies the power to create, to inspire, to leave an enduring legacy.
Now Quiz Guessology will ask the quiz guess questions from the story. Now let's get start. Thank you very much for watching our story video and the quiz guess. Please share our video and do subscribe and hit the bell icon for further new notifications of new stories and quizzes.